getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Barnes passes to Thompson. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Waiters, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits the 2nd from the line. 6 seconds left to play here in the 2nd quarter. For 3, Durant. And we finished 1 half of basketball. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, we sure hope you've enjoyed this first half of this Western Cup. Well, for Golden State, they have rebounded very well from their loss in Game 1. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. No good from Bogut. Thunder trailing by 12. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Bogut. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Klay Thompson.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring. That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Thunder trailing by 14. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Westbrook's got 9.
Warriors call a timeout.
Timeout called the Warriors. Warriors leading by 12. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adams. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Westbrook missing again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Barnes. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Morrow's checked in. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook kicks to Durant. From deep three-point range. Cannot hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Thunder trailing by 13. Pass to Westbrook. Dishes it to Robertson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Warriors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. No coverage that time. And that's 15 points for Klay Thompson.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Outside for Curry. Again, Golden State. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Morrow dishes to Ibaka. Here's Waiters. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Here's Morrow following the basket by Stephen Curry. Fades away. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Waiters.
All right, let's go.
Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. 1:39 left in the third. Thompson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
And Curry, here we go. The Thunder pull it in.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And Randy Foye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Curry. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Singler's checked in. Oklahoma City on D. Trailing by 17. And Thompson kicks to Green. Another shot. Thompson misses. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Shots good by Waiters.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Now, here's Thompson. 15 points in the game. Good.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Thunder trailing by 17. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's a screen by Kanter. Foye, the pass to Waiters. It's Foye atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. They're running. Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. It's tipped and stolen by Spates. Here's Green, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Thunder trailing by 21, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Cantor dishes to Adams. Second chance shot. Kept alive. Cantor kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Roberson. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for the Warriors.
Festus Ezeli.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And that one's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Kicks to Barnes. And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. And a new group in here for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Cantor. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Rush the pass to Bogut. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Roberson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Puts up a 3. Roberson can't hit. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Ezeli, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And he gets it to go.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Clark kicks to Ezeli. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wide open look. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. Randy Foye, he's checked in for the Thunder.